Hi everyone, welcome to Online Piano Learning. My name is Sarah and today we will be talking about key signatures. Today I will be telling you about a shortcut that you can use instead of the circle of fifths. The shortcut will help you figure out what key you're in when you have the key signature, and if you know what key you're looking for and you don't know what the key signature is, you can also go in the opposite direction and figure it out really quickly. I'm going to use the same examples that we used in the circle of fifths video. So if you go to the circle of fifths video, you're going to be able to compare the way that we found the sharps and flats in the other method and this shorter method. You'll see that we will always end up with the same answer. Let's start by talking about if you have the key signature but you have no idea what key you're in. As you can see here, we have 3 sharps. Assuming we're in a major key, we can take the last sharp and go up a half step or semitone, same thing, and we will end up on the note, which is the key. So let's do just that. These 3 sharps are F sharp, C sharp, and G sharp, and if you watch the circle of fifths video, then you know those are the first 3 in our order of sharps. The last sharp that we mentioned is a G sharp, so if we take this G sharp and you go up a half step on the piano, you're going to find A. This key with 3 sharps is A major. Alright, so now that you found A major by looking at the sharps, let's go in the opposite direction. Let's pretend that you know you're in A major, but you have no idea what the sharps are. Well, here's what you have to do. We're going to go and do the exact opposite of what we just did. We're going to go down a half step or semitone, and you're going to end up on G sharp. And you know that G sharp is the last sharp in A major. So we're going to take a look at our order of the sharps, and you're going to see that the first 3 are F sharp, C sharp, and G sharp. If G sharp is the last one, then we stop there. So that's how you know A major has F sharp, C sharp, and G sharp. Let's try the same thing with a flat key. So if we start with G flat major, here we have 6 flats: B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, and C flat. For keys with flats in them, we are going to do something a little bit different than the sharp keys. We're going to go to the second to last flat, and that is the name of your key. So we don't have to go up or down a semitone or anything like that. So let's take a look at this again. B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, and C flat. The one before the last one is G flat. Therefore, G flat major is our key. Let's pretend that we're going to go in the opposite direction, so we know we're in G flat major, but we have no idea what the flats in the scale are. In that case, we are going to do the opposite of what we just did. Because we don't know what the flats are, but we do know the order of the flats. So we're going to go to the order of the flats, find our key, G flat, and go to the next flat, because that will be the last flat if G flat is the second to last flat in the key signature. Now you can see that we have B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, and C flat. We ended up with the same answer. The only time we can't use this shortcut is in F major, because it only has 1 flat, so we can't go to the second to last flat. So that is how you figure out your sharps or flats without using the circle of fifths. The most important thing that you need to remember, and it applies to the circle of fifths and to this shortcut method as well, is that you will need to know your order of sharps and flats. If you know those, then you will be all set to figuring out your key signatures. Now, before I go, I just want to clarify one thing. This trick only works for major scales. If you're looking for a minor scale, you have to take that trick and add 1 step to it. So you're going to take the major scale and find the relative minor, which has the same sharps or flats. In order to find the relative minor, you're going to go down a minor third, which is equivalent to 3 half steps or semitones. For example, if we have A major and we are looking for the relative minor, we're going to end up on F sharp, because if we go down a minor third or we go down 3 semitones, then you end up on F sharp. Remember, it's only 2 letter names away. If we start on G flat and we are trying to find the relative minor, then we would go down a minor third or 3 semitones and we would end up on E flat. So E flat minor is the key. Alright, well that's it for the shortcut for the circle of fifths. I still recommend you watch the video I made about the circle of fifths because it really explains how these keys all connect to each other and why they have the amount of sharps and flats that they do. I hope this was helpful. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And if you have any questions about this topic or any other topics you would like me to talk about, feel free to write them in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.